What's up everybody, John with Refinery Fragrances back for another review. This time we are talking about the first ever designer fragrance to be featured on my channel, Versace EROS Eau de Parfum. Before we hop into the review, if you guys are interested in fragrance related content like this, please do consider hitting the subscribe button as well as the bell icon for notifications for future uploads. Okay, so Versace EROS Eau de Parfum was released by the company Versace in the year 2020. The perfumer for this fragrance is Olivier Pechot, which I believe he did the original Versace as well. In the top, we have Italian lemon, Italian mandarin orange, spearmint, candied apple. In the mid, we have geranium, clary sage, and amber max. In the base, we have Virginian cedar, vetiver au pur, patchouli au pur, sandalwood, leather, and vanilla. For the amber max, the vetiver au pur, and the patchouli au pur, I believe that those are notes created specifically for this fragrance and specifically for Versace to use. I've never heard of that in any other perfume, and from a lot of the note lists, there is a rights icon next to those notes, so I'm assuming that that is why. This fragrance retails for $102 for a 100 ml bottle. I would highly recommend that if you're looking to purchase this, that you just hold off a little bit and wait till it hits discount websites, which inevitably it will do. You can find the original EROS for, I believe, around $40 for the 100 ml, maybe $50. So this will be greatly discounted in the coming months. You just gotta be patient. As you might expect, performance on this is fantastic. Much like the original, this thing is loud, and I'm talking like pre-reformulation EDT loud. Like, for those of you who don't know, the original Eau de Toilette was reformulated somewhere around 2015, 2016, and since then has just not been nearly as pungent. And I would, from what I've seen online, some people are saying it's even weak, which in my experience with the original, which was many years ago, this thing, weak, is just not something you would use to describe it. I believe that the EDP has put it back to its former glory in terms of performance, because this thing is 10 to 12 hours on skin pretty easily. And I would say if you spray your clothes, you're looking at 15, 16 hours or more. So this thing is loud. When it comes to seasons and occasions to wear EROS, I would say for seasons, you want to keep this in the cooler months. It's so strong that I think wearing it in the warmer days might give you a headache. It might choke yourself out, others out. It's just very strong. The only time I would see that maybe this is okay in the warmer days is if you're doing something outdoors in the evening time, or you're going to a club and you just want to project like a beast, then you wear this. Otherwise, I would say reserve this for casual wear, date nights in the cooler months. I think that that is where this shines. Let's take a look at the packaging for EROS EDP. What are my thoughts on EROS? I think it's a really nice fragrance. Like I said before, this is the first designer fragrance to be featured on my channel. EROS was a fragrance when it came out in 2012 that I really enjoyed, and I've created kind of scent memories with EROS. So when the EDP came out, it caught my attention and I really wanted to get my nose on it. It's very similar to the EDT. And so if you have the EDT, especially pre-reformulation, I don't think that this is necessarily something you need to run out and purchase. The big difference for me would be that EROS, the EDT, comes across very loud, and sometimes it's a little bit screechy. And the biggest difference I would say is almost in texture, if you will. So whereas the original is kind of sharp and screechy, this is much more rounded out, and it almost smells fluffy in a way. It has this like cloudy, fluffy scent to it, which I am assuming is the Amber Max. I want to say that that is kind of dominating the note list there, and it's actually really nice. It just comes across a bit more refined than the original, and then the performance is back with this. And so I do think it's something that if you love the original EROS or you love fragrances in this vein, definitely go give it a shot. That's all from me, guys, on Versace EROS Eau de Parfum. Let me know, what do you think about EROS? Have you tried the EDP yet? What are some differences you see between the EDP and the EDT? And what are some of your cooler weather designer fragrances that you're enjoying? Sound off in the comments. I want to get a conversation started. And as always, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you soon.